Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. My name's Kevin J. Moore and the channel's Peter Tane TV. Thank you for watching. And this video, it's going to be about the TV series which is on Amazon, and it's called Invincible. I made a video about Invincible before, and I thought I'd make another video about Invincible because I remember when I was watching one episode. It was season 3. I think it's season 3, episode 3. Well, if it's not season 3, episode 3, I'll just put the correction on the screen. As far as I remember, it's season 3, episode 3. And the beginning of it, it's such a moving story emotionally. You know, the way it's written, it's brilliant, really. And it's like something that we all relate to, the struggle in life. Because there's this couple, these two guys are a couple, right, and they're like really nice, good people. You can tell they're nice people where they're portrayed, and they're both living in this apartment. And you see in the scene, the opening scene, where the neighbours know them and they're waving at little kids, and they're really nice, really nice couple. And what happens is, it portrays that they had struggles because they got bills coming into the house. They couldn't afford the rent eventually, so they had a job in this shop, and they were working in the shop and trying to make ends meet. And as they were working, things went wrong, and one guy, the manager, was attacking one of them. So the other guy, he sort of intervened for his partner, and just the music. If you've seen it, like I say, if you're a fan of Invincible, the series, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's sad. It's really moving, really, the way they did the storyline. I'll just show you a little clip of it now, just a short clip of it, of the bit where the guys are both together and what's happening. I'll show you a little bit of it. Have a look. Yeah, so that's it really. That's the storyline about these two guys, and it shows, like I said, it's the music as well. The music, the emotion in the music, very emotional. Really, it's like a very touching the way they did it, and it's like very human as well. A very sort of human story. You know, you can see the struggles that these two had to endure. And you can see that the good people, really, just that they fell on hard times. And like I say, we all go through that in life. Sometimes, things don't go how we plan, and things can, be hard in life. You can really have a struggle, and not everybody understands that. Some people might not understand the struggle that you're going through. Anyway, when these guys, because they were struggling in the episode, they've got powers. They've got powers. So because of the difficult time they had, they lived on the street and everything, they decided to rob a bank. Obviously, robbing a bank's wrong. We all know that's obvious, really. But you can see the struggle that they had to go through, the difficulties that they had to face. They're on the street, they have to beg on the street, begging, they're struggling, and they had powers. They had superpowers, so they decided to use the powers to try and get some money. So they went to the bank to start robbing the bank. But it's the way that they convey the emotion on the faces. They're only animated characters, but it's the way that the emotions conveyed in the music. It's really powerful, the opening. So they try and rob a bank, and they succeed to a certain extent, and then one of them gets hit quite hard by Invincible, I think it was, very hard, and eventually they're fighting Invincible, and he doesn't know anything about what the viewer's seen, because obviously Invincible, he just comes in to stop a bank robbery. He doesn't know anything what's behind the bank robbery. He doesn't know why they're robbing the bank. He doesn't understand the situation that they're in, and there's making no excuse for robbing banks, but it just sort of he's just detached from what they were going through, he just flew in and obviously started beating him, beating him to a pulp, both of them, beating them both up because he's very strong. And I think really it's a moving scene where Invincible's brother, the little kid, little purple boy, he comes and he smashes one of the criminals in the side of his head, punches him very, very hard, and then he's fighting Invincible. But if you want the scene, the way I like the way it's showing the character of this guy, because he's fighting Invincible, and then he throws Invincible, and he turns, and he sees a little boy in front of him, and he doesn't attack. He just lowers his hands. It's like he's saying, "I regret what I've done. I'm really sorry." You can see it's the way that the music and everything as well. You know, if you've seen it, you know what I mean. If you've seen it, you know what I mean. If you've seen the episodes, it's just absolutely amazing, really. In fact, to me, deserve some sort of award, because it's conveyed phenomenally the way it's conveyed, and the music is fun. It's just amazing. By the way, this guy he sees Invincible's brother, and he sees his only little kid, so he looks at him and puts his arms down, and he don't want to hit him because he sees a little kid, because he likes children. He's a good person. And then it's sad when obviously Invincible doesn't know anything about his background. He doesn't know he's a nice person. He doesn't know that he's struggling. He comes in and gives him one hell of a punch, and then the guy just smashes into the wall, and it's so sad. And there's there's a bit where what happens as well is, as you watch it, it's like a flower. They had a flower. I think it's a flower from their apartment, and then you see one of the leaves fall down off the flower. It's such a sad scene. It's really emotional. Seriously, I mean, I've never been that emotional about animated cartoon or animated episode of anything really before. I've never seen that kind of emotion. Really touching, really, when they did the storyline with them two. And I think you see him later on as well in prison. But just that opening scene in season 3, episode 3. Like I say, if it's not season 3, episode 3, I'll just put a screen correction. But as far as I know, it's season 3, episode 3. And it's just amazing. And I don't need to, if you're an Invincible fan, I won't need to tell you to see it, to go and watch it, because you've obviously seen it if you're an Invincible fan. But if you've never seen Invincible before, if you've never seen the series, 100% recommend that series. It's just absolutely amazing. Really is phenomenal. I mentioned the writing before as well. The writing is amazing. The dialogue, the voice characters, it's just amazing. So I do recommend it if you want to watch that Invincible series. And as I say, there's a new season coming out soon, season 4. But if you're not seeing it, I do recommend Invincible, the series on Amazon. It's just amazing, the writing. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.